You may be seated. Good morning and welcome to the graduation ceremony for the Wade Hampton High School class of 2026. On behalf of our class, I'd like to start by saying thank you. Thank you to the parents who have supported us. Thank you to the teachers and staff who have had to put up with us. Thank you to the custodians who've had to clean up after us, especially to the ones who cleaned up those concoctions we made when we were kids. A special thank you to our new principal, Mr. Ludley, for his dedication to our success. And thank you to all of our district leadership members, the Assistant Superintendent for Secondary Schools and Career Centers, Mr. Eric Williams, Superintendent Dr. Bert Royster, as well as our esteemed board members, Ms. Michelle Goodwin-Caldwell, Mrs. Linda Leventis-Wells, Mrs. Glenda Morrison-Fair, Mr. Chuck Sailors, and Dr. Carolyn Stiles. Thank you guys again so much for being here today. Now, please bear with me for a sec because I want to start off by telling you guys about one of my all-time favorite films. Released in 1993 and directed by Richard Linklater, Dazed and Confused is about a group of teenagers celebrating their last day of school in 1976, exploring friendship, freedom, and the complexities of growing up. Towards the end of the film, a group of friends meet up on the football field to discuss high school and the futures they had ahead of them. From this movie comes one of my all-time favorite scenes in a film, when all of them meet up on a football field to discuss high school and the futures they have ahead of them. From this scene comes one of my all-time favorite quotes when one leans up and says, "I just want to look back and say that I did the best I could while I was stuck in this place. That I had as much fun as I could while I was stuck in this place. That I played as hard as I could while I was stuck in this place. And well, if you've seen it, you know the rest." Y'all, we've been through it. I mean, if you were here in 5th grade, it all started when they took Barrier Island from us. And then 6th grade, middle school was taken from us. These last few years haven't been easy either, with a plethora of hurricanes, snowstorms, and quickly approaching due dates. I think it's safe to say that we've had it pretty rough, which is weird because I also think we've spent the most time outside of school than anyone else. But when you walk across this stage today, think back to all the things that have happened and ask yourself, have I done the best that I could while I was stuck in this place? Did I have as much fun as I could while I was stuck in this place? Did I play and did I work as hard as I could while I was stuck in this place? Ask yourself these questions now and apply them to every new beginning that this journey takes you on. And I promise that you'll be able to make the most of every situation that life throws at you. Because like Matthew McConaughey said in that same very scene, the older you get, the more rules people are gonna try to get you to follow. But you just gotta keep living, man. Livin. Thank you and congratulations to you all.
Please stand for the presentation of colors, the Pledge of Allegiance, the National Anthem, and the Alma Mater. It is customary for males to remove their hats. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say
Thank you. Please be seated.
We love with Hampton High, our alma mater dear. The red and gray are colors that we always will revere. The dusty web of time shall never dim her light, for it is held aloft by those who cherish truth and right. In the quiet, misty morning, when the moon has gone to bed, when the sparrows stop their singing, and the sky is clear and red, when the summer ceased its gleaming, when the corn is past its prime, when adventure's lost its meaning, I'll be homeward bound in time. Bind me not to the pasture, chain me not to the plow, set me free to find my calling, and I'll return to you somehow. If you find it's me you're missing, if you're hoping I'll return, to your thoughts I'll soon be listening.
In the road I'll stop and turn.
Then the wind will set me racing, as my journey nears its end, and the path I'll be retracing when I'm homeward bound again. Bind me not to the pasture, chain me not to the plow, set me free to find my calling, and I'll return to you somehow. In the quiet, misty morning, when the moon has gone to bed, when the sparrows stop their singing, I'll be homeward bound again.
It seems as if, like everywhere I go, I am recently flooded with the same constant questions of, are you ready to graduate or are you excited to graduate? It's the most heard of questions for all seniors, and when you really think about it, it's a hard question to answer. In casual conversation, you are being asked if you are ready to finish the education that you've been working majority of your life on. The past year, really the past 4 years, leading up to this moment have been bittersweet. We've had several accomplishments throughout our class, but also several obstacles we've needed to overcome. Now that we've come to a close, I have an answer I've been reusing every time I'm asked one of these frequent questions, that it feels time. It doesn't feel rushed or forced, it just feels right. I was not overly counting down the days, nor was I dreading how we only have a short while left. Everything felt completed. I believe our class as a whole has worked hard for it to feel completed. In the words of Maya Angelou, I can be changed by what happens to me, but I refuse to be reduced by it. To me, that's exactly what we've done here. We've all faced challenging moments, stress, failure, uncertainty, but we didn't let these hardships define us. School hasn't always been easy, and it wasn't meant to be. Hours in the building, hours of homework, and hours of assignments every day turns to what feels like a full-time job to some. From it, we've become hardworking and diligent individuals, and now that we are prepared for what lies ahead, these traits will be carried with us into the next chapters of our life, wherever that may be for you. We were tested, some more than others, but in reality, everyone is. Standing here today, surrounded by familiar faces, I can proudly say that we did it. In a short while, we will be walking across this stage, and after all these years, we will be officially done. Everyone in this room may not know what you've gone through to get here, but you know, and you should be proud of yourselves. And parents and loved ones, you should be proud of your kids. Thank everyone for letting me serve as your class president, and congratulations, class of 2026. Thank you.
Since freshman year, the realization of my class rank has always been followed by the same two questions. Do you know who's first? Yes, it's actually one of my good friends. Then, are you trying to pass her? Nope, I'm just happy to see us both succeed. I would love to be able to say this was true every time I said it, but the truth is, there was a few times where I considered how easy it might be to pass her, and how rewarding it could be to say I was first. It wasn't until this year that I came to the realization of how little it actually matters. My whole life, I've always found my identity in my accomplishments. The validity I felt from recognition became like a drug, until it got to the point where if I felt like I wasn't good enough, like I wasn't doing enough, my whole world came crashing down around me. I would yell at myself in the mirror, go to bed sobbing to release stress, and even at times consider how much easier it might be to just give up completely. I know for some of you, academic accomplishments don't hold the same weight that they do for others, but we all have some area in life where we strive to better ourselves and to be better than those around us. To strive for excellence is not a crime, but to push yourself so far and so hard that you lose the ability to recognize yourself outside of those accomplishments is where you start to cross the line. I'm not proud to say I crossed that line, but I am proud to say I came back from it. I can't tell you the amount of times I've heard the phrase, "Your mistakes don't define you." Well, now I'm here to tell you that neither do your accomplishments. Yes, they are part of you, and they do deserve to be celebrated. But what makes you who you are is how you act on a daily basis, how you interact with your peers, how you treat your loved ones, how you respond when life gets tough. Regardless of where you go in life, these are the things that make you who you are, and they are the things that people actually remember. So in the future, when you start to feel insignificant or outdone by those around you, remember who you are, who you were perfectly created to be, and that no amount of accomplishment will ever be worth losing yourself in the process. Thank you.
Good morning, parents, teachers, staff, and most importantly, the class of 2026. Today is finally here, the day we've been asked over and over again that is fast approaching. But first, I want to tell you a quick story. About a week ago, after our last day of public school ever, me and a few of my friends went to go get ice cream that night to celebrate. To be honest, this moment wasn't anything particularly out of the ordinary, but I can distinctly remember how on the drive home, I had this sinking feeling in my gut that I knew I was going to really miss moments like these. I call this feeling and moments like this zoom out moments. It's that feeling so many of us are familiar with, when you haven't even left a moment yet, but already the sense of nostalgia and missing something starts to set in. Whether the zoom out moment is in the small, ordinary things like the ones I just described, such as riding in the car with your family and friends, or the big moments, such as your last ever practice or sporting event, or something we can all relate to, our last ever Spirit Week. We've all experienced moments where we know we're gonna miss them. Recently, I've begun to wonder why I waited until my senior year to recognize the significance of these seemingly insignificant moments. Why did I wait until something was almost over to truly value these moments for what it's worth? My challenge to the class of 2026 and to all of our audience is don't make the same mistake I did. Don't wait until something is almost over to value it for what it's worth. Cherish the little things. I know that sounds cliche, but if you're going to the workforce or college or trade school, whatever it is, take each moment day by day and recognize the zoom out moments in your day. I know zoom out moments exist every day. You just have to take the time to see them. I also wanted to extend a quick thank you to all our teachers who have gotten us to this point, and especially our loved ones. Your work does not go unnoticed, and I want you to see that we value you. I also wanted to say thank you to my mom and dad for teaching me to love like the Lord. I love y'all so much. Thank you. We did it.
Thank you so much, guys. That was wonderful. Good afternoon. My name is Justin Ludley, principal of Hampton High School, and I am thrilled to welcome you as we celebrate the graduation of the class of 2026. We are incredibly grateful for the leadership of the Greenville County Schools District Office and our Board of Trustees. Thank you for your unwavering support of our schools. To our faculty and staff, thank you for your daily dedication, love, and care for our students. And to our parents and families, thank you for partnering with us and sharing your children's journey with us. Now to the class of 2026. At Hampton, our motto is leading like generals, which represents excellence, unwavering character, and world-class spirit. This senior class exemplifies these attributes in every way, showcasing commitment and integrity every single day. Look at what you guys have achieved. 177 seniors earned 320 dual enrollment credits. 137 seniors scored a 3 or higher on 447 AP exams, and that does not even include this year's AP courses. 206 seniors are career and technology education pathway completers. 290 seniors earned an incredible 906 industry certifications, and 148 seniors completed 164 work-based learning experiences. Beyond the classroom, our athletes and coaches earned the NIAAA Quality Program Assessment designation while achieving an outstanding 4.25 overall athletic GPA. Additionally, both our band and orchestra received the Outstanding Performance Award, the highest honor possible. You also demonstrated a world-class spirit, leading by example in our classrooms, pep rallies, and during Spirit Week, where you showed up in a massive way for our 2025 charity, the Poe Mill Achievement Center. As we celebrate these victories, we also remember a beloved member of our Hampton faculty family whom we tragically lost this year, Jamarcus Smalls. Jamarcus lived out our motto every day. He held high expectations for our students, brought a consistent, character-driven approach to his work, and lifted us all with his infectious smile. His impact on our community is truly remarkable. Seniors, carrying the lessons that you've learned from leaders like Mr. Smalls, your teachers, and your families, now it's your turn. As you turn the page to your next chapter, whether your path is clear or whether you are still discovering it, you possess the tools to succeed. My charge to you is simple. Approach every opportunity with grit. Adopt a growth mindset. Seek improvement, embrace challenges, and use your actions to positively impact others. You have the heart, the talent, and the strength to do amazing things. We believe in you, we're proud of you, and we love you. Congratulations to the class of 2026. Ladies and gentlemen, later on in this ceremony, we will ask you to hold your applause so that every graduate can be recognized equally. But right now, I'm going to want you to really let it loose. So, class of 2026, please stand. Please stand, class of 2026. Okay, all right. That was, stay standing for a moment. Guys, that was okay. You know, that was like a 6, right? 6 out of 10. Remember all those awesome things I said? These are y'all, your babies right here in front of you. Let's try it one more time. Raise the roof. Let's go. Bring it up. Let's go. All right, much better. Thank you so much. Students, y'all may sit. Okay, at this time, I am honored to recognize the Wade Hampton students who have committed to serve in the armed forces after graduation, marked by their red, white, and blue cords. Students that are wearing those cords that are committed to armed services, please stand and remain standing. I also ask that all members of the audience who are currently serving or are veterans to also stand. Please give a huge round of applause to all those standing in appreciation of their service. Thank you. Please be seated.
Greenville County Schools is committed to graduating students with a diploma, plus a technical certification and/or college credit. Graduation Plus is a district-wide initiative from pre-K through high school to ensure all students are college and career ready, CCR. This accomplishment is recognized by a white cord for Wade Hampton seniors. This year at Wade Hampton High School, we had 434 students, which is a projected 90.56% of our graduating cohort who are designed or designated as CCR. At this time, please give those students a round of applause. This year, Career and Technology Education, or CTE completers, are being recognized for completion in various career clusters. These are students that have earned completer status through the Career Center and/or through CTE program at Wade Hampton. As recognized by the South Carolina Department of Education, a pathway completer is a student who has completed a 3 or 4 unit program of study in one of our career and technical education career clusters. These students have demonstrated commitment and perseverance to complete their pathways. This accomplishment is recognized by a green and yellow pathway completer cord. This year at Wade Hampton High School, we have 206 students who are graduating as a pathway completer. At this time, would all of the 206 career and technical education pathway completers please stand and be recognized? Thank you. You may be seated. Each year, students who earned a 4.25 to a 4.49 GPA for 4 years graduate cum laude with praise. These students are listed on page 7 of the program. Will the 42 students who earned cum laude academic designation please stand and be recognized? Thank you. You may be seated. Students who earned a 4.5 to a 4.74 GPA for 4 years graduate magna cum laude with high praise. These students are listed on page 7 of the program. Will the 30 students who earned magna cum laude academic designation please stand and be recognized? Thank you. You may be seated. Students who earned a 4.75 or higher GPA for 4 years graduate summa cum laude with highest praise. These students are listed on page 7 of the program. Will the 77 students who earned summa cum laude academic designation please stand to be recognized? Thank you. You may be seated. With the Academic Achievement Honors Award, the State Department of Education recognizes graduates who earn no less than a B for all coursework for 4 years and achieve the equivalent of a 710 on the SAT Verbal or a 690 on the SAT Math, a score of 30 or higher on the ACT English, or a score of 33 or higher on the ACT Math. These students earn the distinction of academic honors. This honor will be announced as the graduates' names are called in today's program. As you are aware, graduation is a memorable experience in the lives of so many, and you certainly in the lives of the members of the senior class. We request that those of you in the audience display the honor, dignity, and respect that they have earned, deserve, and desire as they receive their diplomas today. This is their special moment. We ask that you hold your applause until all diplomas have been awarded, and please refrain from any distracting expressions during this special ceremony. We will have time after all graduates have received their diploma, and when family and friends can stand, applaud, and congratulate the entire senior class. We make every effort to pronounce a graduate's name correctly. However, if an error is made, we do sincerely apologize. Junior marshals, please prepare the class of 2026 to receive their diplomas. Adrian Ruth Nelson with academic honors. Catherine Ann Guth with academic honors. Eden Dalton Posner. Cameron Jacob Roof. Sarah Tigges Campbell. Halim Hanif Abdullah Jr. Shima Precious Abdullah. Nikema Jaimiria Abercrombie. Gil Acevedo Furman. Henry Samuel Addis. Annika Jolie Ager. David Abdul Bari Ahmad. Yara Al-Rawi. Anna Elizabeth Diana Alberto Munhia. Zael Janice Albritton. Silas Arbor Alvadai. Criseli Alamante. Patricia Sari Alonzo Perez. Giselle Dawn Alvarez. Shabana Amiri. Ariana Camille Anderson. Naomi Alexis Jamaria Anderson. Callum Gray Anderson. Evan Henry Anderson. Gael Angeles Gonzalez. William Joseph Austin with academic honors. Margaret Ann Babbitt. Peyton Thomas Balliard. Chloe Ann Ballantyne. Hendrick Scott Banta. Sophia Marie Barker. Jade Reese Barksdale. Kiana Rose Barnes. Joanna Bararea. Carter Shayun Bash. Jeremy Morris Baum. Jacqueline Bautista Reyes. R. Fuller Wolf Benjamin. Brett Aiden Benjamin. Davis James Bergenthal. Anae Elise Blackerby. Laura Sophia Blanco Diaz. Johannes Nathan Bob. Michaela Jean Bowers. Mackenzie Elizabeth Bowers. Avery John Brady. Charlie Allen Britt. Hayden Christopher Broach. Emma Jewel Brown. Emma May Brown. Evan Batson Brown. Marissa Lane Brown. Bartley Grayson Buckins. Daniel Robert Burgess. Zalea Shianu Uriah Burgess. Emma Jean Burnett. Sydney Marie Burnett. Paige Marie Caldwell. Caroline James Callaghan Gilliam. Lily McKenna Callaghan Gilliam. Lucero Calixto Barrios. Oscar Ezequiel Calixto Sorto. Esmeralda Calixto Marino. Haley Elizabeth Campbell. Lily Diana Campbell. Charles Demarion Anton Cannon. Ava Josette Cantillo. Caden Paige Carlisle. Melanie Castellanos Figueroa. Joseph Omar Castro Cedeno. Hayden Matthew Cawley. Lucia Rose Chastain. Cameron Stephen Childers. Cannon William Childs. Lillian Fair Churches. Danica Jaden Clark. Emily Renee Klein. Ruby Jane Cochran. Jonathan Luke Coffey. Seth Carter Compton. Carissa Cordova. Daniel David Craig. Isaiah Mitchell Crayer. Giovanni Crisanto Nunez. Rhodey Timothy Cronin. Luz Reina Cruz Justo. Aiden Charles Curitin. Anna Parker Cutno. Colin Austin DeMarlane. Jordanay Sudayan Davidson. Blake Thomas Davis. Graydon Davis. Jaden Christopher Harvey Davis. Carson Michael Davis. Natalie Grace Davis. Radley Allen Davis. Zachary Smith Davis. Diana Arizbit de la Cruz Segura. Sebastian Gabrielle DeVez. Claire Colborn Delaney. Neely Anna Duvini. Michael Oliver Deal. Jada Latanya Dillard Thompson. Jaden LaFrederick Dillard Thompson. Cadence May Donnelly. Jaquil Damon Downer. Anna Lynette Dukeman. Logan Elizabeth Doon. Ellis Philip Eads. Aaliyah Marie Eford Goldsmith. Luke Connor Eames. Tierra Lynn Marie Ebert. Trinity Adriana Edwards. Jaquavius Eli Eichelberger. Trinity Addison Root. Ariana Escorza Ruiz. Maximo Espinosa Jr. Jackson Neil Eubanks. Liam Patrick Eubanks. Chamaje Demar Evans. Ariadna Luna Falcon. Kennedy Brooke Farmer. Madeline Julia Fazio. Caleb Paxton Fetty. Ethan Mimo Ferdinand. Julian Ifawala Floyd II. Andrew Carr Fort Jr. Audrey Rose Francine. Anne Lucille Fuderich. Malachi Devontae Gaines. Christopher Galindo Rodriguez. Corey James Galloway. Marilyn Yemelet Garcia. Valeria Garcia Morales. Gavin Derulis Garcia Rojas. Miles Love Gardner. Jaden Isaiah Zacchaeus Gary. David Aaron Gear V. Madison Grace Gilbert. Casey Ava Goodwin. McKaylee Jane Goodwin. Declan Zebediah Grady. Delasia Danique Grady. Edith Mary Grady. Kendall Darnell Grant Little II. Meredith Olivia Gray. Maya Caroline Green. Jabori Malik Keeson Griffin. Kyler Leon Griffin Adams. Lindsay Faith Girton. Jose Angel Guever Cedeno. Eli Aaron Hamblin. Drew Aiden Hamby. Noah Hakiru Hamby. Tanner Anderson Hancock. Brian Alexander Hand Jr. Bray Emery Hargrove. Isabella Grace Hawkins. Hazel Cleo Hayden. Nigeria Serena Navea Haywood. Gabriel Theodore Henderson. Grady Ryan Henderson. Nalia Ann Henderson. Kenley Jane Hennon. Billy Elijah Hernandez. Nicholas Andrew Hernandez. Zola Cristiana Hernandez. Carlos David Hernandez Hernandez. Ty Barnes Heron. Jonah Heron Hicks with academic honors. Tyree Jerome Isaiah Hicks. Deanna Jane Hightower. Zanaya Taikia Hill. Jennifer Ho. Delaney Grace Hodge. Anna Elizabeth Hoffman. Jatasia Trandea Mache Holliday. Jorge Cassidy Holmes. Nia Shante Holmes. Raiden Michael Halumbo. Evelyn Claire Honahan. Nevaeh Letitia Howell. Waverly Millie Howe. Caleb Michael Huber. Joseph Jermaine Hughes. Peter James Holsey. Lennox Huto. Mai Guac Nguyen. Michael Alicio Iraheta Hernandez. Tyler Dominic Irby Atkinson. Evelyn Islas Munoz. Moises Ferdinand Itzep. Kendall Alexis Olivia Jackson. Aiden Malik Jacobs. Aaliyah Kylie James. Trinity Faith James. Joan Antonio Joaquin Gutierrez. Christian Joaquin de los Santos. Sarah Ann Ermine Jefferson. Gavin Bridgers Jones. Zirny Twagwaje Jones. Delilah Joy Jordan Erickson. Aiden John Chonier Jocelyn. Alexa Joe Junco. Mark Kapp. John William K. IV. Berkeley Suzanne Keller. Xavier Akeem Kennedy, Jr. Skylar McKensley Kerr. Jake Thomas Kerrigan. Sarah Nicole Kilbride. Trace Martin King. Lily Isabella Curlin. Joseph Maxwell Damian Andreas Nauber. Marshall Wyas Coley. Caitlin Alexandra Korb. Bastian David Cratley. Nicholas Charles Kruger. Ignatius Stephen Lakadash. Brooks Gaddis Langley. Jean Alexandra Lawson. Terry T. Lay. Braylon Jameer Leak. William Briggs LaCroix. Aiden Stephen Lemons. Brianna Yvette Lewis. Lao Chuang Leon. Sophia Ann Helena Leggett. Sydney Joy Lindsay with academic honors. Gianzo Jimena Lipai. Olivia Lynn Livingston. Michaela Liasia Lomax Collins. Autumn Nicole Long. Owen Montez Lopez. Samuel Garrett Lopez. Giancarlos Lopez Carpio. Jesus Ivan Lopez Hernandez. Jeremy Lopez Ocampo. Jackson Mark Lovelace. Bennett Anthony Lowe. Sharon Lizette Luna Hernandez. John Thomas Lutz. Rain Cargill Lyons. Evan James Maharis Smith. Chad Isaiah Davarin Manuel. Hannah Elizabeth Martinez. Mila Kate Mason. Lillian Marie Marr with academic honors. Riley Carolyn Morrow. Emily Grace McLean. Lydia Faith McLeod. Barry Addison McCraw. Mariah Nicole McCreary. Cooper Mark McCrory. Fiona Lydian McCullough. Joshua Daquan McIntyre. Alyssa May McKay. Nina Monell McKenzie. Derek Shelton McMillan. Christian Mendez Geronimo. Ariana Nicole Middleton. Austin Michael Miller. Gracie Paulette Miller. Maria Lucille Miller. Talik Chaz Mills-Garrett. Justine France Adrian Miracle. Angel Fabian Miranda Vishen. Banafsha Momini. Angelo de Jesus Monge. Megan Ashley Monson. Jimena Alexandra Montano Almazan. Haley Reese Moody. Claire Marie Moore. Janae Sanaya Lakira Moore. Ashley Naomi Marino Ortiz. Colin Wesley Morrison. Aiden Jaquez Moss. Jillian Hannah Nance. Gabriel Stephen Nelson. Asiya Faith Nubia. Tiffany Ann Newland. Fook Muin. Alex Ellen Nichols with academic honors. Elena Faith Nee. Haley Marie Nelson. William Patrick Normington. Kelsey Marie O'Connell. Jennifer O'Leary. Jessica Chidama O'Leary. Kendra Elizabeth Antaveros. Gavin Joseph Ortega. Emily Amiradab Ortiz Gasca. Kaylee Leona Oyamaya. Gina Marie Palma. Miriam Valerie Panzo Lopez. Abigail Madison Parks. Mackenzie Elizabeth Partridge. Mateo Pascual Gomez. Evelyn Birdie Paul. Jordan Oliver Pedroza Vasquez. Bartolo Perez Lucas. Jason Daniel Perfect. Yadhira Johanna Perianes Corzas. Jalen Noah Paternet. Mackenzie Leanne Pearson. Rachel Joy Fenning. Daniel Tamque Fan with academic honors. Lucas Paul Pifford. Salvador Pineda Vasquez. Andrew Wade Pitts. Sydney Leigh Placo. Connor Mitchell Pilati. Keela Ashley Porras Allen. Amelia Sinclair Price. Angel Primero Dominguez. Luciana Rose Pro Muñez. Vanessa Polchowski with academic honors. Brody Atticus Puryear. Santiago Quintero Medina. Juliana Rose Ramales. Luna Sofia Ramirez Zapata. Omar Ramos Rodriguez. Ava Violet Randolph. Taylin Scott Rauschenberger. Rakaya Chandrea Pasnik Ray. Robert Enrico Rentero. Lucy Maria Reyes. Josephine Reyes Comanares. Alice Reynoso Peño. Lucas Dominic Richard. Elise Marie Rivard. Paul Alessandro Rivera Lima. Sinai Janae Rivers. Jacqueline Williams Rourke. Rachel Amelia Robertson with academic honors. DeMarcus Nazir Javargas Robinson. Alexander Rocha Salazar. Zion Lenore Rockamore. Horeb Isu Rodriguez Amaya. Daniel Esteban Rojas Quinones. Brooke Olivia Rollins. Charlie Romero Garcia. Jeoria Amaria Zyraus. Keaton William Rao. Joshua Allen Rowland. Anahu Manuel Robio Jr. Jose Angel Ruiz. Rachel Lee Rutherford. Majestic Rain Ryan. Augustus Sanchez. Lai Jaslani Sanchez. Ariani Sanchez Islas. Genesis Juliet Santos Vargas. Daniel Jason Lucas Schatzel. Eric Michael Schmutzak. Ellery Finn Schneider. Alyssa Rihanna Searcy. Brendan Thomas Sellers. Lilia Jane Sellers. Cade Edward Leander Sepala. Hayden Aaron Sepala. Salome Sepulveda Agudela. Anya Nu Sexton. Madison Augusta Seamus. Hampton Gray Shepperson. John William Sibley Jones. Scout Akima Sim with academic honors. Marissa Brooke Simmons. Michaela Rell Simpson with academic honors. Madeline Savannah Sloan. Jamarian Levant Smith. Kayana Gabrielle Elizabeth Smith. Noah Wade Smith. Zychaeus Jashawn Smith. Annabelle Elise Snow. Stacy Salas Islas. Simon Alexander Salas Pacheco. Ava Rose Somis. James Ray Souther. Bella Jane Spadavecchia. Patrick Andrew Spann, Jr. Aiden Kirill Sprantz. Aiden John Storaci. Kirsten Faith Stevens. Evan Jackson Stepp. Joseph Cantley Stewart. Elizabeth Ann Stone. John Colton Stone. Aiden Dexter Stuck. Nevaeh Angeline Swain. Rafael Enrique Tejeda. Channing Russell Terry. Lily Grace Tessman. Austin Scott Thatcher. Emma Ray Tom. Shakaya Nari Thomas. Sarah Amanda Tobar. Priscilla Esther Tojin Raimundo. Adam Lackaby Tollison. Jack Ian Tooley. Andrea Lisette Torres. Alicio Tosini. Zivia Nak Ing Tang Tran. Jacqueline Summer Van Hoy. Karen Estrella Vargas Lara. Areli Rochia Vargas Rivera. Dannery Arabella Vasquez Mendez. Sydney Mariana Vega. Fabio Velasquez Prieto. David Mahoya Velasquez. Mauricio Velasquez Escorza. Maura Elizabeth Vernon. Brian Miguel Vicente Vicente. Ashley Miriam Vicente Vicente. Angelita Luz Villanueva. Alexia Rebecca Wade. Elizabeth Danielle Wallace. Luke Thomas Wallace. Rachel Isabella Walters. Andre Marquez Warren. Zachary Michael Warren with academic honor. Jordan Jayla Watson. Benjamin Mark Webb. Mallory Joy Webb. William Charrington White. Emerson Lane Whitmire. Haven Raquel Weidman. Andrew Lee Wiggins. Abigail Justine Williams. Jakai Nazir Williams. Jahasio Bahashila Orion Williams, Jr. Jaden Akai Williams. Catherine Lauren Williams. Elena Elise Wilson. Claire Ann Wilson. Luke Andrew Wilson. Tanarian Brianna Sideja Wilson. Anna Olivia Wood. Grayson Tyler Woods. Randolph Allen Woods III. Perun Michael Yanov. Emma Caitlin Yates. Samantha Monroe Younginer. Thank you. And now we will have Mr. Eric Williams, Assistant Superintendent for Secondary Schools and Career Centers, will come to the podium to confer the class of 2026 diplomas.
Would the graduating class of Wade Hampton High School please rise? Mr. Ludley, I designate that the students presented today have completed all of the necessary requirements established by the Board of Education to be considered as graduates of Greenville County Schools. By the power and responsibility given to me by the Superintendent of Greenville County Schools and the Board of Trustees, I now confirm the diplomas presented today. Students, at this time, please turn your tassels.